Welcome to another video tutorial. This time I'm going to show you how to create homework packages every week. The idea is that every Monday when we start a new unit, you create a new homework package for that unit and you give students a week to finish. In my case, in my basic level, I open the homework package on Monday morning and I close it, I set it to close on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. That's my own philosophy. You can do your own, but the first thing you'll have to do is to click on schoolwork on the menu on the left. You know this is where we work. And on schoolwork, I want you to go to homework and then dashboard. Schoolwork, homework, dashboard. Those are the three buttons that we need. Here you will see that you have active homework, homework that is open, future homework, homework that you already created, that you set, but it opens in the future. You set an opening date for tomorrow, for 2 days in the future, and so on. And past homework will be all the homework that has already closed. All right. Drafts, in case you start creating a homework package and you don't finish it. So let's go into active. I want you to choose your book. Even if you only have one book in your user, I want you to click in here, in this tab in here, and I want you to click on the book that you need. In my case, it is the starter book because I have basic level assigned. So add homework. That will be it. And with the add homework, I want you to start creating your homework package. Let's give it a second because it's loading. I recommend naming your unit with the name that the unit has in the book. Unit 1, nice to meet you. But I also want you to add the academic term because that's important for the students to know. It's Unit 1 in the third academic term of 2024. So I created the title for my homework package, and please add a name. Yes, it's loading. Give it a second. Here you have activities, student, and schedule. All right. In a previous video, I showed you how to create a class, how to share the code of your class with your students so they can add themselves up to your class. In this case, I have no students assigned in my class yet, so we're not going to see how to assign students. Let's see how to add activities. I want you to choose Macmillan Education. I want you to choose Preparation and Practice. And I want you to choose Unit 1. In my case, I choose them all, as you can see, and I click on Show Results. This is, tedious task. It is a certain type of, meticulous task because I preview activities. You can choose the activities that you like, and you can skip the activities that you don't like. In this case, I like this one, so I'm going to leave it. I'm going to add pronunciation. I need to check it. I need to start. I like it, so I'm going to add it. Vocabulary, I know that activity. And to make this video short enough, I'm going to click on the ones I think students should have. I recommend always clicking on the biggest number of items so you don't have to be clicking every now and then. So pronunciation, syllables, and syllable stress, I really want to see it. It's just about clicking. So yes, it's a yes for this one. I'll add it. Vocabulary, I had already added it. Well, it's different. Grammar, yes, yes, yes. Countries, yes. Pronunciation, I think yes. Listening for sure. Grammar again. Jobs. I want to preview pronunciation. Every time I see pronunciation, I really want to preview it because sometimes the students have to record themselves, and I don't like to add that type of exercise because if you add an exercise in which the students need to record themselves, the automatic evaluation will not be done by the system, and you will have to manually make the evaluation. And for teachers being so busy as we always are, that's a waste of time. So this one has no recording requested, so I think it's good. Grammar, yes. Contractions, pronunciation, you see, I see it again. In here we have recording. The students need to record themselves. So if you really want your students to do this exercise, when you see the red microphone here, students must record themselves in the answers. So I'm not going to add this exercise because that's going to make the system ask me to evaluate it manually, and it will not be done automatically anymore. So I'm going to skip that one with the microphones. And in the last part, reading for sure. Reading, yes. Speaking, I'm going to check because if it has the microphones, this one is about completing, so it's fine. I'm going to add it. Sentence stress, I'm going to check it, preview the exercise. It says listen to dialogue and select the stressed word. Even when there's no microphone to record, I don't like this exercise. I'm going to skip it. And greeting people, I'm going to preview it. This is the way I make every homework package every week. I check one by one. Look at that red microphone. Recording is requested. It's a no for me. Greeting people is a no for me. Writing practice, I'm going to preview. This one is about completing the exercises. So yes, capital letters, let me see. I'll preview it. It says correct the information using capital letters. Kamala, I like it. So yes, I'm going to add it. And fill a form, I am sure, is about students writing something. So this one, unfortunately, you have to check manually. So if you add it to your homework package, all the automatic exercises will not be automatically evaluated because you have a manually evaluated exercise. So in this case, I like that exercise, but I'm not going to add it. Okay, what you can do is you create this homework package like this as it is, skipping these exercises, but then you create a second package for the same week in which you include this speaking activity, these two speaking activities, and this writing, three activities that are productive, but it's on a separate package. So that's not going to affect the evaluation of the big assignment. Okay, so I would honestly suggest that you don't add exercises that have a red microphone and that have spaces, blank spaces for students to fill out, because they're not going to be automatically evaluated. I have chosen all the exercises I want, 29 exercises. I will click on next. It gives me the chance to review them again. I will click on done, and I will go back to the original screen. Activities is checked already. It's ticked green. Students, I will not do it right now. But if you see assigning students, I can find my classes. If I click on Monje, I type control, I hold control and F. Control F is control find, and I get this beautiful bar in here. In case you're wondering how I get it, it's control F, and I could type basic, and it highlights all the basic words that are written on the screen. So if I type monje, I can see monje, third academic period, academic term. I click on it, I show results. I have no students, but if I had students, I would see my whole list of students, and I would click on select all. and then I would go to review students in this button down here. But since I have no students yet, I'm going to exit. I'm going to exit, and I'm going to set a schedule. Set up a schedule, and in here, today is 18th, the 18th, I'm going to select 5 p.m. Let's say 7 p.m. 19 because it has the military setting. I'm going to leave it until next Tuesday at 23 hours 59. Accept submissions past end date. I don't recommend it. If you enable it, you can edit your homework later. It has some advantages, but it has disadvantages as well. So I don't enable it. Please complete these exercises before their due date. All right, simple instructions. In here, I like to write my name. It's the teacher's name, but it's not the user's name. This is different. The teacher's name, you can write your name there so you can easily find your homework later. All right, so I'll click on done. And my class is scheduled. My activities, sorry about that. My activities are set. My schedule is set. I have no students, so I cannot submit the homework. When I have students, I'm going to be able to submit it. You click on submit and your homework is set. All right. In this case, I'm going to go back. My homework is going to end up in drafts. You see, Unit 1, nice to meet you, third academic term, 2024. My homework is created already. So it's a draft. I just need to go back later when I have students already and edit homework to assign the students to submit the homework, and it will be ready. So you can do this. Just kind of set your homework and leave it in drafts. Your homework will be there as long as you want. So thank you for watching this video. I hope it was useful, and I'll see you in another video. If you have any questions, you know how to ask.